Hey, what's up, you guys? Tom is back with another LinScents video. Today, we're going to be discussing King's Gate fragrances out there in Atlanta, Georgia. But before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's that cell phone, that tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. And if you are watching me on a plane, that means you've downloaded one of these videos specifically for that flight, because you know dang well you are not paying for the Wi-Fi package. So kudos to you. And if you guys are new to this channel, you like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Now, if you are new to this channel, the face might not look any different to you, but to those that have been around, you guys can clearly see that the beard is trimmed down. And, you know, that's the one thing about a thick beard, is it hides the girth of the face. If you got a nice beard, you know, now the head looks a little bit more round. I think I look good either way. But still, you know, now, you know, it's a little bit more, you know, you can see the cheeky cheeks, if you will. So, with that being said, let's get into this video, okay? Let's get into these fragrances, if you will. King's Gate fragrances, guys know it's pretty much a clone dupe house. You make hybrids as well. It's pretty much like your Alexandra, your Dua, your Dace, all those, okay? You think of that and you think of this one, okay? Now, the one thing I do like about King's Gate is their prices are pretty darn good, okay? So if you don't have the money for the big expensive thing, their prices are just right. For a cheapskate like me, they are just right. That is why you don't see me with too many Alexandrias, Duas. Those are a little bit pricey sometimes, but man, these King's Gate are right in line with me, like right in that price range that I like. But also, before I even get into this one last time, okay, you know, eventually I'm gonna have to get into a routine, but you guys already know about the shops that you can shop in right here with some discount codes. Go use it. Christmas is coming up. Use that PayPal for, use that Klarna for, use all the afterpays and for, and go on a splurge. Tell them Mr. LinScents sent you. Okay? With that being said, I must discuss this one. Now, this was actually part of a short about 2 weeks ago. But I feel like, you know, with a short, you only have so little time to describe something, and obviously I don't have all the editing skills. So you know when you don't have all the editing skills, you literally are like literally being in jail on your first night, and the officer says, get to that phone, you got 15 seconds, and all you can say at that time is just come with money to jail. You almost got to talk like a caveman. You can't make real sentences. You just got come to jail with money. That's it. No questions. So anyways, this one I'm so happy to discuss, and that is this one, Shimmer, right here. Now, this is a clone inspiration of Mancera's Tonka Cola. And as much as I talk about sometimes not liking a vanilla fragrance, I like them. I really, really do. I love the way they smell. The problem is sometimes they're a little bit too vanilla-y, and then it's like, you smell like cookies, you smell like this, you smell like that. This is one of those fragrances where you smell like that, but you smell unique enough where I, personally, would really enjoy wearing this fragrance on a cold day. That nice cola that you get in the beginning, it's kind of like this, almost like a cherry Coke, nice and bright and fizzy, almost, if you will. You get this nice spice, like cinnamony and all this other good stuff going on. And then you get this nice vanilla just creeping around in the background, and it's right there. This fragrance is so darn good. Okay? One beauty about this fragrance, okay? Let me describe it maybe in another way for some of you, okay? Because if, you know, sometimes if you're not into notes, you just want to know what it smells like, what it's similar to. I take this as almost like smelling like a spice bomb, the original spice bomb. You guys already know that sweet, tobacco-y, almost cinnamony, spicy, almost, you know, this just beautiful scent that spice bomb has. And then you add like this Coca-Cola, cherry cola note to it in the beginning. That is what you get with this fragrance. You guys already know. If you checked, I've checked, even on eBay, Mancera's Tonka Cola is kind of expensive. It's hard to come by, like, for a nice amount, okay? Now, you can look for other Manceras, like all the other ones. You put testers in, you can find them for like 60, 70 bucks on eBay. This one, I haven't found anything yet for like almost literally $120 is like literally the highest thing. This is a 30 ml, okay? This is $35 for this case, so it's about $1 and some dollar and some change per ml, okay? So that's not that bad. You get the real thing, you get a nice 100 ml, okay? You're spending 120, you get like 250s. I think the 50 is probably about 50, so you got the same thing, still less. But if you're kind of on the fence, maybe you've never smelled Tonka Cola, maybe you've never smelled Spice Bomb, okay? I encourage you, because it's easier to find somewhere that has Spice Bomb. Smell that first, let it linger around, and then if you can find this somewhere, or you can just imagine a nice cola. Smell that nice, just popped open that nice Coca-Cola, and you got that there with a little bit of cherry syrup in there. It's not too cherry because it's not super duper sweet. It's more spicy than anything. It's that soda that gives it that nice fizzy pop with the spices. And then the vanilla. Again, the vanilla just kind of lingers, but it's not too vanilla, punch you in the face type vanilla, okay? It's more of that cola, that spices, and then the vanilla just kind of creeps on through. And I'm actually... You get more of Spice Bomb when you actually smell it from the cap or the sprayer. But once you spray it, that is where the cola shines. And you know what? It is late, but I'm going to spray this anyways because this is really, in my opinion, a very unique fragrance because there's not that many people. Now, here, the one thing I would say is that when you're close, you can smell more of the cola. I'm not sure if people walking past me smell cola, okay? Here's the thing with some notes, okay? Notes that are like spicy, woody, if it's a specific wood, it's going to be hard to tell when someone walks past you, okay? If someone walks past you and says they smell sandalwood, man, they just must have the nose of an aardvark. But most of the time, you won't be able to get those notes until you're close. Now, this one, the closer you are to it, you are definitely going to get that cola. But I think the majority of the people are going to smell like that Spice Bomb smell. So this, in my opinion, is a fragrance that you want to wear when it's time to do the cuddle-duddle, okay? You want to get that cuddle action, you spray this a couple times on the neck, she's going to be thinking about that Coca-Cola float, okay? Coca-Cola float, because you got the cola here. You can add the float later. You know what the float is. And you got a Coca-Cola float. Okay, I'm going to spray this again because I like the way this one smells. It's not overly sweet in my opinion. It's just right. Again, nice and spicy. Again, yeah, this thing is good on performance, good on longevity, good for the bang for the buck. Again, $35 for this size, the 30 ml, which, if you see, look, I still got a lot left. I mean, this is good for this is probably good for if, you wore this every day. You're obviously not going to wear this every day, but for cuddle nights, okay? Okay, you don't want to smell like the bed sheets no more. You don't want to smell like Banana Republic Linen Vetiver. You want to smell like something a little bit different before you go to bed. Something that's cuddly, but something that's also comforting as well because, again, that spicy cola, the vanilla, it's like a comforting, but also a nice cuddle fragrance because it comforts me when I smell this. It gets me in a cuddle mood when I wear this. This smells awesome. Again, I've never smelled the real thing, but man, I'm describing everything that you guys probably have heard from the real thing, okay? Cola, spicy, vanilla. Again, Spice Bomb. You add a little bit of soda to it, and that is what you get with this fragrance. Again, this is a beauty in my opinion. This is that Shimmer from King's Gate. I also got some others as well. We got, we're not going to discuss these too much just yet. The Apollo, okay? Jewel, which is a clone of Nishini Nefs, this is so good. So good as well. I did a short on this one as well. I'm going to say I like Tonka Cola more, but this is good too. Has great performance as well. Longevity is awesome. Got plenty of compliments with that one. Got more compliments with that one than the cola. Now again, that doesn't mean it's not a compliment monster. Again, you guys, listen up. Everyone doesn't get compliments. And that is okay. That doesn't mean that no one notices it, okay? They definitely notice it. They are just afraid to say something. So again, when people say a fragrance is a compliment monster, okay? The only one that I know of that really was a compliment monster literally was Club de Nuit, okay? That one literally was people coming to you and telling you, okay? Occasionally you might get someone that wanders to you, okay, and tells you, but most of the time, people will smell you. They just don't want to say something. They don't want to offend you. They don't want to sound creepy. They don't want to do this. But they smell you and they know you smell good, okay? This one, we would do some, follow-ups on these are some first reviews. But this is Maverick, okay? Maverick. And this one is Carib-Breeze. Like saying Caribbean. Carib-Breeze. Carib-Breeze. This one is a clone of Afternoon Swim. So I can't wait to try this one because you guys already know how I feel about, the Ardell Saffron Afternoon Swim. Very nice orange, citrusy, very juicy. So those are on deck. We'll get to those eventually. I definitely want to get into that Carib-Breeze. I don't care if it's 20 degrees tomorrow or anything. I just like smelling like those fresh oranges. But that was Shimmer. Nice Tonka Cola inspiration and a damn good one in my opinion. I'll smell it again just so you guys know. And take a look at that sheen, by the way. Definitely, you get that soda. It's a soda-y. Almost, one other thing I can say this kind of smells like. If you've ever smelled, I think they're called the Haribo's Cola candy. They kind of got that cola fizzy smell. That's what it smells like that. You have that spices and you get Spice Bomb. Boom. Peace out.